YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Untamed, back bringing you another video. Obviously, 2K information, man. What we got today, we got some new stuff. 2K just dropped the city. So, when you see this video, let me know if you think the city is a W or a L. And also, man, you know what? We're just going to save that to after the video. Check this out. All right, man, let's go ahead and get into this video. I'm going to hide my face real quick just so y'all can see everything if you haven't seen it. Check this out.
Me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, hold up. All eyes on me though. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't even care what computers is disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just do it. Shooting my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the dick like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like, hey.
All right, so man, what y'all seeing there? What y'all think? To me, what I see in this, man, I mean, the park is new. There's a shot I kind of wanted to look at, like this one. I don't know if it's necessarily any smaller, but yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily any smaller, but it's something. It could be about the same size, maybe a little smaller, maybe a little bit more compact. I can't, I'm really not sure. Is this a bridge? This bridge is kind of dope. I don't know what this is. It looks kind of like a bridge or something. Look like you got some courts and stuff over here. I'm sure, stores and stuff. Maybe it's a beachfront stores, kind of like how I don't know if y'all remember Sunset, how it was on the beach, but obviously you couldn't walk around, but they had like the beachfront stores. But maybe they kind of just put everything on one strip, but on the backside, maybe you got, the other stuff. Maybe this is like the event center or something. Yeah, I don't know, but so far, it kind of looks good. It looks good to me. We're gonna get into the courtside report and see some of this other stuff. Kind of thing I kind of want to point out is like this right here, bro. You see that you just won the game and you got the crowd coming on. This is kind of like, and I hate to, give a shot to it or, say something, but Live had this same kind of like thing to where, now I don't know if this is a cutscene type deal where maybe you're playing somebody who's a part of one of the things and, who knows? I don't know. But also, I don't know if y'all didn't notice, there's no Beast of the East, Southside Vipers, Western Wildcats, Northside Knights. To me, what you see, what was the first glimpse of the first affiliation? Right here. Elite and Rise. Elite versus Rise. Choose your, what does it say? Choose your what? Choose your allegiance. Elite versus Rise, man. So maybe the cutscenes on the court that we saw, because you see down here and it says, it says talk to Chris Manning and blank in the city to learn more about affiliations. Now maybe it's like a cutscene of joining the affiliations of, maybe like the cutscene with everybody coming on. I don't know if that's going to be a consistent thing, but kind of dope. And also with this having just 2 affiliations, man, this is going to make a more, well, obviously it's going to be a crowded, section as far as the courts. If it's split, kind of like how Beast of the East and everything else was, you have the elite courts and you'll have the Rise courts, and everybody in elite, everybody in Rise. So you don't have many different courts to travel to. You just got, the 2. So I like that. I think that's a W. Also, that's going to, create more games, and it's going to get that park feel back. I feel like park in these past few years has kind of been dry because really because it was so many different factions. You had to do so much traveling around the city to go get games, and then also, you know, people could really just run. And not saying that people aren't gonna run this year. People are definitely gonna run this year, 100%. But I think it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to run, just because, I mean, it's already here. But oh no, who knows? We'll see. Let's check out this courtside report and see what they're talking about with the city. We already, you know, got the hint on the affiliations. See what it's talking about. So the city is all about basketball, man. Let's see. The objective is simple: become the greatest players of all time in NBA 2K24. All right, maybe become me. All right, maybe becoming the GOAT isn't as simple as it sounds, but my career mode in NBA 2K24 is your chance to make it happen. Do you have skills and drive to prove yourself as the best prospect since LeBron James? This year is all about your basketball career and offers a more streamlined experience so you can focus on what matters most to you. Streamlined, we saw that earlier with information being released. When I say earlier, like way early before we got anything else. It says earn rep, more on that below, and follow your NBA dreams along winding streets and beautiful shores of the city. Available on PS5 and Xbox Series XS consoles. Rich with a bustling nightlife and acclimate vibes. You'll notice several enhancements such as Streetball side quests, a refreshing beachfront environment, and new affiliations that we're eager to share with you. So the Streetball side quest, maybe that's when, you know, you had everybody running onto the court after, you know, hitting the game or whatever. Streetball side quest, that might be what we got that cutscene at. Said no GOAT has gone before. See if it pop back up. Y'all can catch that. I'll just continue reading. So it says, my career has always been about pursuing your dreams, whether it's becoming an all-star or exploring other passions off the court. But in NBA 2K24, the dream focused on becoming a GOAT. All right, so begin your journey on NBA 7 in front of limited or limelight as the most anticipated process of 20 years. Chase on the court of confidence since his rookie year, and climb from the got next tier to GOAT tier. Okay. Maybe they're talking about, yeah, your actual my career. So maybe you go from rookie year, then the got next and go to, okay. It's kind of cool, I guess. Kind of got like the rep system more leveling up within my career. That's kind of cool. It shouldn't be, you know, that substantial, but I think that's kind of cool. NBA 2K24 introduces the new key game features, allowing you to play your most important games based on the matchup, rival teams, and milestone achievements. Oh, that's dope. It's an expedited way to reach GOAT status. You'll earn extra payouts for completing goals and winning games, earning recognition for setting records, and be the big media draw at press conferences. This is what I like to hear: extra payouts. We want to see more VC 2K. We want to see more VC. Hopefully you all do that. Back on the older ones, you get VC just out of the blue. I hope we have more of this. Adding reason accolades to your trophy case while hiding your fame. See, this year, keep your eyes on the prize and put all the effort into delivering one of the greatest careers that the league pundits and fans have ever seen. You might make history. That's a beautiful look right there. See, you got the rec, you got theater. So yeah, kind of all looks like it may be on one strip. Maybe, I don't know, was that 21 that had kind of like, it wasn't a beachfront, but you were on the I guess it was an island, I don't know, but you were on the thing, and it kind of has that same color aspect to me. So yeah, let's see. A new sun rises on new gen consoles in the vibrant, sun-soaked, and stunningly picturesque city, bordering white sand beaches with breathtaking views in every direction. The city's beachfront courts are the perfect canvas to unleash your dazzling skills and creative crossovers. Drift and meander through the city's streets to stumble upon new buildings, courts, and affiliations. When the sun sets and night falls, the city is illuminated by neon lights that accentuate and complement the electrifying energy of its inhabitants. Day or night, the city radiates good times and promotes fierce competition. Okay, so yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. It's kind of like the J. Cole thing, or yeah, just that stuff. Now I wonder if it's just my career stuff. So let's see. It says take a stroll along the water. You'll find the 33 beachfront courts. Upon open for casual competition, you will naturally gravitate towards this section of the city thanks to its panoramic views and lively ambiance. The beachfront street is home to the Pro-Am, the Rec, and the Theater, Club 2K, and all new starting five buildings. Making its debut in NBA 2K24, Starting Five is the online 1v1 head-to-head mode where you can challenge others using a team made up of your My Player and 4 other NBA players. Huh. Is this kind of like the thing that they did with the My Team being out there? I don't know if y'all remember back in 2K, I think that was in 19 and 20, where you had the My Team thing on the side. You can go in there, you can use your My Team card of your player along with 4 other players. This is what it sounds like. They just changed it from starting 5, and maybe it's not a lesser version of your actual My Player. It's at your actual My Player. Each game you will choose a team and they slot yourself into the starting lineup. So also this kind of gives me maybe, and I wonder, hold on, if you can get different players based off these Streetball games. Like, who knows? My career is primarily about your basketball journey and the ultimate goal of league stardom, but the Streetball side quest is an exciting single player experience outside of the main NBA path. There are 3 courts throughout the city where you'll find challenging bosses, teams with skills to beat, and a ruckus environment featuring an MC, DJ, and crowd excitedly waiting to rush the court and shut it down. It's they're trying to give it like a Rucker Park, that kind of feel where, if people do certain or in those courts with the Streetball courts in real life, game winners, people storm the court, and it can be plays, people storm the court, that kind of stuff. Streetball has its own progression system with the chance to earn game-changing takeover perks, which can set your My Player apart from the opposition in the city. Streetball, it has compelling rewards and offers a unique style of competition you won't find. So that's how you get your park perks, everybody. You gotta go through the bosses. I bet these bosses are OD too. I guarantee it. Poseidon, season 1. I wonder. So rep your affiliation. Your market request for greatness will present challenges and obstacles that you'll need to navigate on your own. But in affiliations, you can work alongside fellow players to earn rewards and achieve bragging rights. This is kind of cool. I wonder why this is so busy. Will you be able to see this on the court? Kind of got some questions on that, because this could make it kind of laggy. But it's cool. It's cool look. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool look. But I think this is just a little much. I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot going on right here. In previous iterations of NBA 2K, affiliations were broken into 4 quadrants. However, this year we're putting 2 affiliations, Rise and Elite, against each other. Each season, members of Rise and Elite will fight to lift their affiliation to victory, winning the side and top contributors repping new prizes. Hey, that's dope. So instead of doing, so you remember they had Sunset, Riverset, or Rivet Beach. Sunset Beach, Rivet City, High Town Flyers, and there was a 4th one. Maybe it was only 3. But the same idea where they used to pit the affiliations together, and the winning affiliation would get something special with either their courts or some of that sort. It's the same idea with this. You have the 2 affiliations going against each other, and the affiliations can obviously win something to get higher, and the person who has the top contributors, or persons who are the top contributors for those affiliations, get something special also. Initially, you'll be unaffiliated with either side. It's up to you to do your homework and determine which group is best fit for you. It's just like how it was with the others. You went off to, I think you actually started the game and they allowed you to choose then, but you just read the description, and then you chose, like with the Sunset Beach, River City, and Old Town Flowers. I said High Town Flowers, Old Town Flowers. Explored the Atlantis-themed world of Rise, featuring aquatic accents that would make Poseidon proud. Elite immersed players Immerses players in a futuristic world where neon lights and sleek designs create a clean and bright environment. This is especially neat to witness at night. You can learn more about rival sides by talking to Chris Manning and Shakedown. Okay, so Chris Manning is Elite, Shakedown is Rise. I was wondering what was up with his cameo, but that's why. In game, no matter your decision, compete with pride as you fight for your affiliation and earn rep. That's right, rep is back. We already knew, but hey, it's good to hear him say it. Start as a humble rookie looking to prove yourself and earn rep by playing games. Players work diligently to become a legend in 2K23, but to be the greatest in NBA 2K24, you have to maintain your spot in the top 10. Hey, yo, I like that. That's so on COD, the ranked, you can be top 50, top 10, top all that stuff, but you have to keep playing to hold that top 10 rep or to hold that top rep. You have to keep playing. As soon as you slack off, you'll lose it. Now, that's not saying that you're not going to be, a legend in aspect to, the top ranks, but you got to keep playing to hold that number or that title to your name. So earning a coveted spot in the top 10 will grant you a special logo and rewards only available to the top 10 players with the most rep. If you take your foot off the gas and lose your drive, someone should take your place, and with all of your special rewards and top 10 title. Fortunately, rep doesn't reset at the start of a new season. Just know that your rep will reset if you decide to change affiliation, so make sure you choose wisely. Okay. So yeah, obviously rep won't reset. That's a W2 because that was a big problem. But the other thing we care about too, 2K, do not reset our records at the beginning of each season. Like maybe you can, like how you do in the pro-am, how you can separate what you did within the seasons as a team, like who's the top in that season, who's the top in the next season. Maybe you can keep our games, total games, but you can have a section where you can cycle through and see, okay, season 1, this is what I had, this is the game 1, this is my rep percentage, this is what I averaged, and then so on and so forth with the next seasons. But don't reset our complete record, because people like to see, and even me, we like to see how many games we played and how much time we spent on 2K. And also resetting it for each season also kind of gives a pseudo effect to other players. And what I mean by that is you can't really gauge how good they really are, because their records are kind of like inflated for the season, obviously, if they're playing with a good team. Because eventually, as you get better, you start, playing with better people, and you weed out playing with the randoms. So yeah, your record can be a little bit inflated, which makes sense. Normally, the team who has 4 or 5, or majority of the people on the court, you have a better chance at winning normally. But yeah, just keep our records the same. So far, everything I've seen with the city, man, has been a W. I'm excited. I can't wait to get in it, hop in, immerse myself into the city, all that stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna do Elite or Rise, man. I'm not sure. The only reason I say I'm kind of like not leaning to doing Rise is because of this octopus sticking out the ground. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I kind of like the classic feel as far as how the courts are. It looks a little bit more, easy to function around. Elite looks cool and all. I like the new ambiance to it. But I don't know, man. I just have to see, because this whole thing just looks a little bit more clear. Who knows? But maybe these lights and stuff can create a little bit of lag. I'm just so used to 2K having stuff like that, like the lighting being so bright that it creates lag on the court, or certain fixtures being on the court to where it creates lag on the court, like just a little random stuff like shadows. Like I don't know, man. I don't know, like shadows. Like I just wanted to work. Hopefully, I got it right. And with it being crossplay, it's no guarantee what we'll see. So, with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody that has tuned in. And in the comments, man, let me know if you're gonna do Elite or Rise, man. And yeah, we'll see from there. Other than that, it's your boy Untamed. It's your boy CJ. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Untamed Mob on the Rise. 2K24 is the year. Peace.
Let's go.